Hello guys, my today's arrangement is past indefinite tense and its interrogative as well as negative form. And I have seen from my experience, as I am a private tutor still now, and I served an HS institute for about 38 years. I have seen that students often confuse in using interrogative and negative form of past indefinite tense. However, on past indefinite tense, my today's arrangement is interrogative plus negative. I have written three sets of examples, on this topic, and I am trying to make you understand the use of interrogative plus negative. Number one, why did not Ramesh water the plants? You see that Ramesh is noun, and when the subject is noun, you must use auxiliary verb did and followed by the negative form not before the subject. So, why did not Ramesh water the plants? Ramesh being the subject, you will have to use auxiliary verb, that is the past form of auxiliary verb, and negative form before subject, and water here is verb and it is the present form of the verb. Clear? Now come to the second sentence. I have used pronoun in place of Ramesh. Why did he not water the plants? Why did he not water the plants? You see that he is pronoun. So the pronoun is preceded by the auxiliary verb did and followed by the negative form not. Am I clear? When the subject is pronoun, you will have to place the auxiliary verb in its past form before the subject and the negative form after the subject, and the principal verb or the finite verb is in the present form. Clear? But there is no problem if you use the short form. For example, why didn't he water the plants? So you should not look at whether the subject is noun or pronoun if you use short form. For example, why didn't Ramesh water the plants? Why didn't Ramesh or why didn't he? Okay? There is no problem. Now come to the second set. I have given the second brackets. You see that I have written three sentences as a set. Number 4. Was not the boy very lazy? Was not the boy very lazy? Boy is noun. So, was, you know that here is the principal verb. It is not the auxiliary verb. So, was not the boy very rude? Okay? And in place of boy, I have used the pronoun he. Was he not very rude? Was he not very rude? And if you use short form, you are at liberty to use. Wasn't he very rude? Wasn't the boy very rude? Both are correct. Wasn't the boy very rude? Wasn't he very rude? This is the format. Clear? So, if the subject is noun, the auxiliary verb precedes the noun and followed by the negative form. And if the subject is pronoun, you see that the auxiliary verb precedes the verb and followed by not or the negative form. And there is no problem, or you feel no problem if you use short form. Now come to the third set. Could not the child climb up the tree? Could not the child climb up the tree? Here could is modal verb, that is the auxiliary verb. Could is modal verb as well as auxiliary verb. Could not the child climb up the tree? As child is noun, you will have to place the auxiliary verb first, then the negative form, then the subject. And when you use pronoun, you will have to use could he not climb up the tree? Could he not climb up the tree? Because he is pronoun. You see that could auxiliary verb or modal verb precedes the subject and is followed by the negative form not, and climb up is the principal verb and it is the present form of the verb. Clear? Now come to 9. Sentence number 9. Couldn't he climb up the tree? It is a short form. So whether the subject is noun or pronoun, that is not the question if you can use short form. Couldn't he climb up the tree? Naturally, you can write couldn't the child climb up the tree? Okay? And I think that I am able to make you understand the use of interrogative plus negative form of past indefinite tense. And I have cleared all your doubts, I think, about its negative form, about past indefinite tense, its negative form and its interrogative plus negative form. So, tonight's lecture is over, and last but not least, I need your help to come to you with more grammatical items so that you may be enriched, you may be able to write your English independently. And I request all of you to subscribe my channel, to like it and to share it so that I may appear again with my enthusiastic mood. Good night. Okay. Thanking all of you.